How's it? That's Mele Apana over there.
How's
Lena Girl
it?
right here. Davey D over here. And we're all rocking our beautiful lei from our Kumu Kawai Kapu. And he's going to be actually joining us a little bit later on the show as we kick off our celebration for Lei Week. But today it is Earth Day. And the Earth reminded us this morning that it is large and in charge.
That's right.
A 6.0 earthquake shook Taiwan this morning.
And this is weeks after the deadly one that killed 13 people and injured over 1,000 people away.
Wow.
Yes, definitely sending our pule their way. And because the earthquake was top of mind for me, I did a deep dive on earthquakes. I guess, that's the meteorologist side of me.
Okay, you may not have heard it, but even Leu'i laughed at that.
Right, anyway.
Wow, okay. Well,
So, brother.
I saw this study from Live Science, because, I read those kinds of publications.
Yes, every day.
And check this out. The study found that quakes happen every 22 years at the Parkfield section of the San Andreas Fault in Central California. 1934, 1966, 1983, 2004 were all the last ones. So the report claims that California is due for a major earthquake this year.
Oh, wow.
In fact, you kind of just saw, they brought up that report from the USGS, and it says that anytime an earthquake is triggered, a large one in Los Angeles or the Los Angeles area, Hawaii will feel some of those effects, right?
Something.
So if we're talking about the big one, and we've always heard this for a long time, that, the San Andreas Fault, if it,
Cracks.
sliver,
Slips.
crack
Yeah.
and it slips into the ocean, then what happens to Hawaii?
And then
I think we
when
get covered, right?
That's when the big wave is supposed to come.
Yep. That's when we get covered.
They say most of Hawaii is vulnerable to big LA-style earthquakes.
Yes.
So they categorize a major earthquake as a 7.0, and of course that is going to be a major one, and it could cause up to like $200 billion in damage, and of course the lives taken, injuries. So I just we're preppers over here.
Absolutely.
And we actually was talking about this yesterday on our we had a little huaka'i, but we're always constantly like, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to a place, I'm just looking at spots that I can hide in case the zombie apocalypse happens. I'm like,
Vigilant. It's about being vigilant.
Yeah.
we're like,
be
okay,
vigilant.
we're gonna climb up that shelf over there and get into a false ceiling.
Well, in fact, in our hometown, they just redid the tsunami evacuation zones,
Yeah,
right? And of
the
course,
sign.
I know you're talking earthquake, but it's the earthquakes that become tsunami
Right.
that affect Hawaii, right? That's what it is. It travels across the Pacific. So they just redid the tsunami zone. So if at one time you thought that you were not in a tsunami zone,
It moved up.
exactly,
Yeah.
you may very well be now.
Yeah.
So those zones have changed.
Yeah, and,
go
like,
check it.
and we talk about it all the time, especially like me, because you guys know I'm from Kauai. And we went through
PTSD.
I have PTSD, right? Remember Friday?
Yes.
You was talking about something that happened on Friday, and I was like, guys, I need to go to Costco. Like, I literally left our office quickly because of PTSD. But that's why I always remind people, unless you've been through it, it's hard to paint a picture for everybody. Just always be prepared,
Yes.
right?
You said,
And-
how long were you guys without electricity?
Oh gosh, hot water, no electricity for like 6 months. I mean, Kauai was wiped out when Hurricane Iniki and Eva happened. So I always tell people, like, be prepared. And it's expensive to get, your food prep and emergency kits. Just buy it in increments, buy little at a time, but just put it away. Batteries, medical kit, medicine.
And a great idea would be if you normally buy, like, say, 4 cans of tuna.
Yeah, buy 8.
Get 8.
Yeah.
Just double whatever
Yeah.
you do when you can, little by little, and then you'll have enough.
Absolutely, great advice. Mele the other day bought 18 cans of Vienna sausage.
I
So
did.
just
I
don't buy
did.
36, just buy 18 at a time. Okay, sis. All right.
I
Be
did.
prepared. That is the message.
And I gave 1 box to who?
Our producer Victoria.
You're welcome, Vicky.
Sorry, Leu'i, you maybe getting
I was
one later
wondering
on.
where all the boxes went when I went shopping. I just planning kids to feed.
Yeah, Mele's fault.